to, what I always like to do now, once I got the cover bolted back on, we've got that O-ring on so we don't forget it. I'm gonna go ahead and set the clutch Freeplay. So we'll show you how to do that right quick. Okay, so the correct way to set this Freeplay is obviously you want this thing to be spin real easy inside of there. Sometimes they'll be froze up, it'll oxidize inside of this cover. We actually we sell a new bolt, a new Honda bolt, if you end up damaging yours or having to take it out or cut it or whatever, because a lot of times they're froze up. This one actually wasn't, which is like very rare. So we actually sell a replacement bolt on the website with some different hardware that allows it to keep it, basically it'll keep this bolt from getting froze up in the future. So you want to spin this counterclockwise, which is the decrease direction, until you feel it snug it right here. It's snugging up on me. It doesn't want to spin, it's tightening up. So what's happened is when you turn this counterclockwise, you're pushing that plate that was in the cover, you're pushing it up against the clutch pack. So you want it to snug up against the front of the clutch pack right there. And then I like to come off a half a turn. That's a half turn. And then lock that 14mm nut back. And you don't have to get crazy with that, just snug it up. It just kind of keeps that stud from working loose and moving. You'll have to hold the screwdriver kind of in place and snug that nut up. That's the proper setting, half a turn. That'll keep your, if that is set too tight, it'll make the clutches slip in there and it can burn them up. And if it gets set too loose, way too loose, when you shift it, it can actually get that inner and outer pressure plate, it can actually get those out of alignment. And if it does that, you'll have to pull the cover back off to fix it. So you got to be real careful. It's something simple, but if it's not set correctly, it can cause a lot of headache. So we've got that. Now we're just going to hook our coolant lines back up. Don't forget to unclamp them. Put your drive shaft back in place. Basically, you're just going to do everything the opposite of how you took it apart. Make sure you got your drain plug in place. These foot shifts take 3 liters of oil to fill them up if you don't change the filter. So put 3 liters in there and check it. Your DCTs, which is the auto with the push button shift, take 4 liters. And the DCTs are similar. They're a different design, but it's a similar process as far as doing a primary reduction like what we've done here. That's pretty much it. Just do everything in reverse of how you took it apart at this point. And ride it, make sure we don't have any leaks. I always ride it and make sure everything is working and it's shifting through all the gears before I put all the floorboards and plastics back on. Make sure we don't have any leaks. Then you can put your floorboards and stuff back on.